aren't, um, you know, homeless or these are like young men that are just
college students.
Yeah, I forget how old the oldest one is. But this woman has a really good blog, like I said, and her name is Elise, Elise Soper, Soper. And Deb, why don't you read a little bit about this we'll read after, because this talks about other missing men that have been found in the water across the country.
Do you want this one or this one here?
Let's start with this one.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. If you were to hear of a young man disappearing after a night out of partying and ended up dead in a river, you might be quick to call in a tragic accident. You might think it was common almost for young, foolish, drunk men to die in this manner. But why would you think that? One possibility is that you've heard of the sheer number of cases that seem to indicate...
Is that a call? Do we have a caller?
I don't know. We just got blocked.
Okay. Sorry about that, everyone.
Sorry, guys. Anyways, one possibility is that you have heard of the sheer number of cases that seem to indicate this scenario. But what if this isn't what's occurring at all? What if something far more sinister is taking place? The trouble with these cases, the thing that got my attention, is also the very thing that seems to be making them so dismissible. They are incredibly predictable. In fact, in many cases, they are practically cookie-cutter, but some are so similar that they seem to have gone far beyond coincidence. After my obsession with unexplained missing persons cases was sparked by Davis Paulides, as chronicled in the last post, I couldn't help but begin to notice them more. And then Dennis...
That was, I think he was from Korea.
Oh, I don't want to say...
It's a hard name to say.
Nyorgi, whatever, went missing. I saw flyers posted all over Boston. His eyes following me daily, and my heart fell. I had a bad feeling in my gut as I began to connect with him in other cases. I remember telling friends gravely that if the precedent was correct, he would be found dead in the Charles River. 1 month after he went missing, Dennis was found in the Charles River. The police did not suspect foul play, but very little information has been made public, and for the lack of not for the lack of trying, let me tell you.
So if you're joining us right now, we're just talking about some Boston's mysterious vanishing men. It's so you go on. Sorry.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Dennis, and maybe the police and his family do. Maybe he was a troubled boy who met a tragic but self-inflicted end that cold December night. The fact is, I might never know the truth due to the privacy of his family, but regardless, Dennis sparked in me the desire to go back and examine other similar cases in my city, other cases where the truth seems hard to come by. I decided to begin my own investigations of sorts, and I began to use this page to track my findings and hopefully bounce ideas off of others who are interested. Here are the cases I have found so far, showing name, age, and month, year missing.
So she has a whole list of people here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of them right now but there's more that we've added on.
Okay.
And we won't go through all 10 of them, but here's the oldest guy. His name is John DeVario, and he was a beloved 49-year-old teacher at Boston University. And he moved to Boston from Philly to get a Ph.D., so he held a position in the Department of Musicology from 1987 until his death. He was considered one of the world's leading experts on German Romanticism, and he wrote several books. Anyway, he was last seen on CCTV, which is the campus television station, on the evening of March 16, 2003. He left his wallet and his briefcase in the classroom, but was carrying a white bag which was never found. After being missing nearly a month, his body was found in the Charles on April 14th, like a month later, near the Cambridge boathouse. They didn't suspect foul play, and some even believed, well, it says those close to him refused to believe that it was suicide. So here's this guy. So I think he was the oldest one.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a recent one, too. I mean, all these young boys just...
This one was 26.
Oh, yeah.
He's from North Carolina.
Right. This one really... I remember this one. This young boy, look at his face. I mean, he's just so
A
creepy.
baby.
I know. So there he is there.
2007.
And so his name was Dustin Willis from North Carolina.
Yep.
And he was a petty officer and engineer in the Navy. He was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, as a crewman aboard the ship Donald Cook, SS Donald Cook. He was a musician. He was married but separated, had a 5-year-old son. When Dustin was 26, the Donald Cook, the ship, docked in Boston for St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Oh, here we go.
On the night of March 16, 2007, there were blizzard conditions in Boston. Dustin was out with his shipmates at the Black Rose pub near Quincy Market. On their way out and around 11 p.m., Dustin's shipmates lost sight of him in the storm. Friends at that time said that he was sober. He had spoken with his girlfriend several times that night, and she confirmed it. When she called his phone the final time that evening, it was not Dustin that answered, and told her that they had found his phone on the ground near Long Wharf, and there was no sign of him. Anyway, his body was found 22 feet of water right off that wharf, and from where his phone was found. And the police surmised that he had simply become disoriented from the blizzard and slipped. It seems something so much more sinister than just these accidents. They're all young men.
Exactly.
And they always end up in the water. I don't get it.
Well, when they do like an autopsy or anything, what do they find as the cause of death?
I don't know. This young woman, Elise, is really trying to put it together.
Yeah.
And she is right now the leading, investigator, I think. There must be police putting it together, but I haven't really... The Boston Globe put out something. Actually, that's the next article underneath, about some other men that have gone missing.
Okay.
So if you want to read that, it says, where else have missing young men been found in the water? And this is from the Boston Globe.
Okay.
And this was just a couple of months ago.
Okay. On Tuesday, more than 4 weeks after 22-year-old Zachary Marr went missing while celebrating his birthday at a Boston bar, police pulled his body from the Charles River. Authorities have previously said that surveillance camera footage appeared to show him entering the water there. It wasn't the first time tragedy was struck at the water's edge. Since 2009, at least 11 bodies, mostly of young men, have been found in the water in the Boston area. But Boston is not only the place where a series of deaths in similar circumstances have occurred within several months or years. Since 1997, the bodies of at least 10 young men have been pulled from rivers in and around the relatively small city of La Crosse, a college town along the Mississippi River in Wisconsin, according to news reports.
Wow.
In numerous other communities, including other Midwest cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, there have been clusters of cases of young men turning up dead in the water. In New Jersey, the bodies of 3 young men have been pulled from the Hudson River within the past 2 years alone, news reports say. In England, 61 bodies, mostly of young men, were recovered from the canals of the Greater Manchester between 2008, 61 bodies, and 2014, according to the media outlets there.
61 bodies? What
61 bodies between 2008 and 2014. That's 6 years.
Across the country, you mean?
In
of young
England.
men found
In England.
In England.
In England alone, okay? In Boston, as in other places, police have said the vast majority of the deaths were accidents or suicides. Often drugs or alcohol were involved, according to authorities. In some cases, weather conditions were bad. The seemingly high number of cases, coupled with their apparent similarities, have prompted curiosity over the years, and even speculation that the deaths may somehow be connected and the work of a serial killer or killers.
That's sort of what I'm hinting at. That's what I think is going on. Or a group of them. Because how could it be,
one person all over
the place, all those people?
Right. But law enforcement officials working the cases, including the FBI, which weighed in on the Midwest cases, have stressed that they have found no connection between them. Police in some cities have noted that the number of people rescued after falling or jumping into area waterways, I don't see them jumping in,
No.
were significantly higher than the number of such cases that resulted in deaths. But the non-fatal cases are typically not well documented. Many of these cases are clearly accidental. Others are clearly suicidal, and in some, the evidence doesn't point conclusively in one direction or another. But there are no signs of trauma or other indications of foul play, said Jack Work, spokesman for the Suffolk District Attorney's Office. He told the Globe last month.
All right.
In most cases, it's nothing suspicious, but just an overuse of alcohol, said former police commissioner
He's
Edward
probably the
F.
one that's
Davis.
doing it.
Shh, she didn't say that. I don't want to get sued. She didn't say that. Anyways.
It's always the person that says, "Oh no, nothing to see here," you know.
Yeah. Move on. Nothing to see, folks.
Yeah.
Nothing to see. Well, that's really scary. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't really like that too much.
Well, just recently, like a few days ago, they pulled a young boy out of a storm drain in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And right away, I thought it was connected, but there was a lot of rain and... Oh, good. All right.
hi.
I think this is our guest calling in.
Cool.
Let's have... Oh, okay. Uh-oh. All right.
Not sure who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hello. Hello.
Do I have every?
Okay, say it again. Wait a minute. Hang on. This is Lisa. Lisa?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, I did it. Woohoo.
Woohoo, you're talking to us at Lipstick and Laughter, and we are speaking to...
Yep. Let's see.
My name is Lisa Olson, and this is Kimmy Brock.
Hi.
Is Kimmy there right now too?
She's in Hawaii, yes.
Oh.
Oh, how nice.
That's really nice.
Hey, ladies.
Hi.
So welcome.
Welcome to
Thank
Lipstick
you.
and Laughter. Hi, Kimmy.
Hi, Kimmy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Guys.
How you
Hey.
doing?
This is great.
It's awesome.
So you're in Hawaii, are you?
I'm in Hawaii, so while it's late for you guys and you're getting ready for bed pretty soon, it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me.
Oh, that's
wow.
perfect.
I'm so jealous.
I've always wondered about the time difference. I didn't know it was that.
Right.
How many hours difference is that? I don't feel like figuring it out right
I
now.
know.
6.
6 hours.
So it's the same.
Oh, so it's kind of like California time.
Well, California's 3, right?
The flight is 6 hours. It's
yeah.
3 hours
California's
difference.
3.
3, right.
So can you
Awesome.
hear us okay?
Yep. I hear you guys great. Do you hear us okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
we
can
hear
hear
you
awesome.
beautifully.
So,
So let me just
Okay.
tell everyone who we have on the line right now. We have Kimmy Brooke, co-owner, coach, and author of the book, The 4-Year Career for Women. And we have Lisa Olson. She is a Life Matters business partner.
Yay.
Welcome, ladies.
Okay, thank you so much.
awesome. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, well, as you just said, my name is Lisa Olson, and I am a wife and mom of 2 children, and I decided to join with Kimmy's company, Life Matters, and the reason I joined was, for me, I like the idea of residual income. And my background is I'm a hairstylist, and my husband is in law enforcement. And I decided to start up this business with him, and because I figure if anything ever happened to me and my husband and we couldn't work, well, there's really nobody going to step up and pay our bills. And we have 2 kids who are in college, and we all know that's not cheap.
No.
So I Yeah, and I also like the idea of taking a family vacation and not having to worry about where that money's going to come from.
Oh, I like that idea too. That's awesome.
So, yeah, the idea of network marketing just made sense to me because, like I said, I'm a hairstylist and